Welcome back, everyone. Glad you could join me on my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do every trap in the dungeon. Now, or at least it's every trap that I could think of. I think it's all of them, so hopefully I didn't miss any. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoy it. Now, a couple things I'm going to tell you. First of all, I recommend going into a dungeon with at least 160 speed. And if you have more, that's even better. Now that's what I have in this video. My speed is always between 160 to 165. So just to show you, you can do it with 160 speed just fine. Any slower than that and you might have a difficulty. You may do it a little slower speed, but I recommend at least 160. Also, this is not every way to do each trap. These are just the ways that I prefer. Maybe I might show a couple different ways, but these are the ways that I prefer to do it. And usually these are pretty much the easiest ways. Also, I recommend if you're going to do a dungeon, for some of the traps and things, an aerial symbiote makes them much easier. You certainly don't need it, but I do have it. So possibly you can trade for one if you can't make it. It does make it easier, and I usually take one in there on the jump traps. So just to let you know, I do have that, but I show you how to do it without that as well. And it can certainly be done. Anyway, guys, let's get right into the video. Alright, guys, so the first thing I figured I'd show you, not that it's a trap, but this facility door. It does essentially what a trap will do, and it won't kill you, but you can't continue the dungeon without finishing it, without going through it. So the way to do it, as you see, a facility key is needed, and you can always find it in the part of the dungeon that you can get to before you get to the door. It'll just be in one of the regular crates. Now the first trap we're going to cover is this. This is a spot on the floor. Now some of these won't, but some will be a trap. Like this one did nothing. But this next one here, it's a spike trap. It will spike you when you walk over it. So you see they're punctured by spikes, and that will take your health down, will hurt you. Now if I stand on it, it will keep puncturing you. As you can see, my health is clearly going down. So how do you get around this trap? Well, you simply don't walk on it. You jump over it, walk around it, or just sprint across it like I do right here. If you sprint, it will not be able to get you. That's all you have to do for that. Now the other variant of that in the swamp dungeons are this. As you see, I just ran over it there, and it won't spike you. It will say shoot you with a poison dart. So you'll be hallucinating like this, which makes it difficult to see. Now, the next trap we're going to look at is the swinging axe trap, one of the basic swinging axe traps. Now this is pretty simple. You just step in between them until one goes by and step out the other side. Pretty basic, straightforward. Now these axe traps, by the way, this is another variation of it. One hit will not kill you with your pretty good armor, but it will definitely hurt you, so you don't want to get hit by them. Now this is a variation of it in the swamp dungeons. Now this one is the same thing, except you go slower because of the webbing on the floor. So you have to just get close, wait till it goes by, and just sprint through. You won't be able to go as fast, but still pretty simple just to sprint through them. Wait till it goes by. You can wait in between each one. Another trap we're going to look at, or a little thing here, is this floor grate right here. Now you see this floor grate, it's putting out that green mist, and yes, that is poison. As you can see, it's poison. So if you stand in there too long, your health will be going down. So simply walk around them or run around them. Pretty straightforward as well. Now we'll get into a little bit more difficult traps. This is the lava jump, or the lava trap as it's called. Now this is pretty much what it looks like. If you touch the lava, you are instantly dead, lose all your gear. So how do you get across it? Well, it's pretty far across. Don't try to jump to those. You can stand on those little floating rocks, but I don't recommend it. It's too hard to get on them. Instead, you want to run and jump right to the middle rock there, that solid rock as you can see in the middle. Run and jump. Boom, just like that. Now, try to aim for this part next to the wall, because as you can see out here on the end of it, it's a lot narrower, a lot smaller place to land. So try to aim over here, you have more of a landing pad. Same way when you're going out. As you can see, if you stay close to the wall on the right side here, you don't have to jump as far. So that's why you want to have speed at least 160. Like I said, if you're slower, you'll be harder to jump as far. Same thing here. You see, right here it's closer. On the edge, it's further to jump. Now I'm going to show you once more doing it again, running back the other way. And so try to stay this time on the left side, try to stay close to the wall, run, jump. And the same thing again. Not really that hard once you get onto it. Run and jump. Now, I will show you the next way here, the way I prefer to do it. If you have a symbiote, you can do it, it's even easier. You don't have to run. You can just simply, with a symbiote on your back, aerial symbiote, you can simply walk and jump. And that makes it easier because very occasionally, for me, Arc will somehow glitch and I try to run and it won't run. I don't know if it's a glitch or if I don't quite double tap right or whatever. So occasionally it'll happen and that stinks. So that's why I use the aerial symbiote whenever I can, so I only have to walk. Okay, so this is the ice jump. Now it's very similar to the lava jump, except for the fact that these two pillars, as you see here, those floating little ice blocks, they raise up higher. So they can get in your way when you jump. That's the only difference. It's the same distance, everything's the same. If you fall down at all, you will die, just like lava. So it's exactly the same. If you can do the lava jump, you can do this one just fine. So same system, except you have to time your jump accordingly, not to jump into that. And don't try to land on those, you'll never make it. So just time your jump so you do it when those are down. So you can do the same way. You can use the symbiote on your back and do it and just walk and jump. Or you can just run and do a double jump as I'm going to do right now. Like that. And then the same thing over here. And just like that, you can make it. And the same thing, if you have the symbiote, it's just a matter of timing your jump. Same as the lava trap. If you could do the lava trap, you can do this one. The only difference is timing your jump. So the next thing we're going to look at here, folks, is the final kind of jump trap, and this is the swamp jump, or the poison trap. So same thing, if you fall in down there, you are dead instantly, and it's poison down there. So how do you do this one? Well, this one has no middle landing pad, so this is probably the hardest, actually, of the jump traps. I think it is. But it has these blocks that will disappear and reappear. Now, as you'll see, if you wait long enough, sometimes it'll happen right when you get there. Sometimes you'll have to wait maybe 3 or 4 or 5 minutes or longer. If you wait long enough, the blocks will eventually line up and fill the whole thing and stay there for like a whole minute. As you can see, they are right there. So I just jumped across it with an aerial symbiote. But as you can see, the blocks are all still there. So if you don't have the aerial symbiote, you can just simply wait till the blocks all come like that and they're holding steady, and you can run across it. Now, it's a little scary. I prefer to use aerial symbiote just because I did that once and I was running across and one of the blocks just went away, and they will do that sometimes eventually. Eventually they will start blinking in and out again. So you have to be careful, but you can do it. Usually when they first get solid, they will stay for a little while. So that's pretty much how you do this, the poison jump. Once again, you can see they're solid, so if you wanted, you can just run across right there. You may have to do a little jump at either end or at one of the ends, but if you have the aerial symbiote, you just simply run and jump from the beginning of the rock and you will go all the way across in one jump, no problem. Okay, next we're going to go on to the wall traps. Now, this here is like a single tap wall trap. As far as I know, these are just in like single player version. I don't generally play much on single player, so I don't know. But this is very simple, and if you do see it, you just simply wait. It comes once and it waits a long time. So wait till it smashes once and then run through it. But I don't usually see these on the multiplayer servers. Now this is the kind you usually see on the multiplayer server. This is the original wall trap. Now if you watch it, there will be a period when it goes slow. Now you can run through it pretty much any of these times and stop. But right here, see how it's going slow right there? That's generally when I run through them. And that's, if you do that, that'll help you with the other wall traps as well. Just remember, when they go slow like that, you run through them. No problem at all. In fact, with these kind here, the all the way open wall trap, you can simply, if you have enough speed, you can just walk through it. In fact, with 165, I believe I've walked through them before. So if you get pretty close, but you do want to try to run. Now, once again, wait till it goes slow and then we'll go for it. Right there, and then we can get right through, walking even pretty easy. So, no big deal. That's how you do that type of wall trap. Now, you just have to watch them first to see what type. Now, this is a half open wall trap. I don't know what it's actually called, but it only ever opens halfway, as you can see. Now, this will be the same basic principle. You'll want to go when it's going slow. So, as you can see, it slows down right there. And that's when you'll want to run through this. So that's all you have to remember. But this one is a little harder. You have less time. You need to run through it. And also, this one will do a fake slowdown. And it will actually look like it's going to go slow. And it will actually slam close and kill you right there. As you see that little, it's a little glitchy looking thing, but it actually will kill you. So I'm going to show you right here. That's how we got through it. But that's what you want to watch for. When it does that little glitchy fake one, you want to go in the slow one after that. So watch again here now. So as you'll see, it's coming. When it'll do a fake slowdown, a fake slow one. Right there, there's a slow one. So we could have went through that one, but we don't know. We wait for the fake one. And you want to go in the one after the fake one. So this one should be the fake one. Right there, you saw that little glitchy slam? The next slow one is when we can go. And then you just run through it and you'll be fine. And I'll show you that once more just to make sure you got it. So wait for the fake. Right there, you saw the fake one? There it was. Then the next slow one you can go. And that's how you do it. One more time, just to make sure you have it. And these are the most common two types of wall traps that you'll see in dungeons. If you see any other ones, they're super easy. This is the kind you mostly see. So there you go. Okay, now we're on to our last trap. This is by far the most difficult trap. I think pretty much everybody who plays Ark Mobile would agree that this is the most difficult dungeon trap, because this one has axes that come across, but it also has the spikes that come down between the axes, so you cannot simply wait in there to cross the axes. You have to avoid the spikes as well. Now, one way you can do it is to go in third person just like this and put your shoulder about where that mine is. See on the left side where my shoulder is right before that pillar coming down? That's where you'll want to stop. Now you're going to want to wait until this first spike drops right in front of you here, and then run up to the next pillar. Or you could just walk, actually. Walk to the next pillar. You have about 3 seconds. So right like I did there, and put your shoulder right about there. The place you can stand in here is very small. If I go forward one little bit, I'm dead. If I back up just a hair, same thing. There's a very precise location you have to stand, and you'll be safe right here. Now next thing you're going to do, this one's going to be a little harder because you're going to do the same thing to the next pillar, but you need to wait until the axe swings and the next spike drops down right about the same time. The axe will come and the spike will come right about the same time, and then you walk forward to the next spot. And it's kind of hard to see in this as well. They got this crazy fog or mist in here. Makes it difficult, even harder. But this is how you do it. So once again, move forward right to that spot. You'll be fine right there. Once again, wait there. Same thing, wait till the axe right in front of you swings, and you gotta wait till they line up. It takes a few times. They don't always line up. It's different timing. But eventually, the axe will swing right about the same time the spike drops down, or right close, and you can walk forward to the next spot. Okay, like that. Now I'm doing this nice and slow so you guys can see it, but also if you are doing it, you want to do this one slow anyway, pretty much. I mean, you could go a little faster maybe, but don't rush it. Now I showed you right there, I got hit purposely just so you can see what one hit will do. So that's one hit, almost took my health down. And I think that this trap ignores your armor. So I think this trap ignores armor, so it's just a matter of health. Now something else you could do if you wanted to drink a beer, or some people take a mind wipe and pump all their points into health, and that would help if you got hit a couple times. So that's up to you. I don't usually do that though. So I'm going to show you once more here how to get through it and do the same thing. Now this time I'm going to do it and just show you that you can do it, certainly do it without getting hit. As you see, my health is low, so if I got hit once more, I'm certainly dead. But now there is another way you can do it. You can just simply run through it. Like, there's one little split second where you could run through if you time it just right, and you can make it all the way through with one run. But I have found little success with that. I have done it a couple times. but more often than not, I end up not succeeding at that system. So this is my preferred method for doing this trap. If you're gonna do it, this is how I like to do it anyway. So as you can see, put your shoulder right behind that lighter pillar coming down, that kind of that lighter stone pillar, whatever it is. Shoulder right behind that, and you'll be safe. That is like pretty much the only safe spot in this whole trap. So do that, and you can make it all the way through without a problem. Waiting for the last one here, you wait till the axe swings and the spike drops almost the same time, and that's when you want to run, or you don't have to run, just walk and you'll be through just fine. And that is how you do the Ickle axe trap, or whatever it's called. The hardest trap in the dungeon. So there you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment. If you have other ways you like to do these traps, leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know how you like to do this trap, how you like to do the wall traps, other things like that, and so other people could see as well. And anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.